Good morning. Good freaking morning. It's Wild Tuesday, and goddamn, I just want to thank God, my creator, for giving me another day. I get to do this for a living, and it's just super exciting. If you're not excited about what you do in the morning, you gotta change something. You gotta feel this. You gotta feel whatever it is that makes you going. Whatever lights you up on fire every single morning, you gotta find that something, and you just gotta do it. All right, all right. Now that speech is out of the way, let's get on to the real reason why we're here. We are here for something, to grow our accounts, to make money. Good morning, Blush. Blush Brown. Good morning. Well, yesterday I think there was pretty much only three trades. We caught one of them, and besides that, I don't think that I don't think that you should be over trading in general. But three's plenty. Three moves, in my opinion. Why am I going to talk about yesterday? I know you want to hear about today. Well, unfortunately, in order for you to understand what's going on today, you got to understand yesterday because, well, it's kind of like, yes, it's like a never-ending story when it comes to the way it moves. So we had this resistance plotted right here, which we did trade. We got short there. Okay, it was all live. I'm not talking hindsight. I am not talking in general hindsight. But I did trade this. I shorted right there because there was a little trap up there. And we took profit somewhere down here, which was definitely too early. But the major key takeaway was that at that moment in time, I had quote unquote missed the pump higher. And I had quote unquote missed the rally overnight. And then I didn't miss the short right there. So we caught that short, which was amazing, which was good, which is a little bit of a different view on this channel because we don't really short the choo-choo train. But anyway, so if you're going to short it, the point is you got to short and do your homework correctly. Second, we did talk about this idea of as long as this level held down here, you can go rewind the tape yesterday. If you don't believe me, I'm not talking hindsight, all right? There's no hindsight here. This is the general support level here, which we did talk about. And I said, I want to be a buyer down there. I said this, even to the level, it's all being recorded to the goddamn level. I said 42. Where did we bounce from? 42.50. So that was the low of yesterday. On that dump lower, that was where we bounced to basically squeeze through and break through that resistance, which was sitting at 79 at that moment in time. And that's exactly what I mean by, even though, yes, we caught that short, it's fine. Make money, you're good, you walk away. But understanding the trend, which is basically this is the support level, we're going to bounce probably likelihood from there and then do exactly what we did overnight and what we did until right now. So why am I bringing that up yesterday? Because it's very important. You cannot miss that. Meaning today, at the break of that same exact level, 38.41, if we were to somehow break that today, that would basically put an end to this move or an end to this kind of relief bounce that we have here kind of happening right now. It really doesn't matter the shape or pattern. As long as price continues to hold above that level, this relief bounce can still get bought up, and I will still continue to be a buyer, in other words. Yes, yesterday's short, that was a one-off. That was very unique, I would say. And remember, I looked for the short because I had no long. And I cannot just FOMO long. I need to basically wait for price to come down to the levels of support. But I already know that if I just sit here and I wait for this to happen and buy here, I mean, we would be sitting here for a long time, which is okay with me, but it might not be okay with you. So in other words, we look for that short there, and that's it. I mean, I don't trade because of, the stream or anything. I own all my trades, but I'm just saying, you know what I mean? Like, we're here to trade, and at the end, there was a good short there. We take it, but just still understand that that short doesn't change the trend. We got to take profit at levels of support where they make sense, and you cannot expect the move to go further. Whereas if I was long at that 42, I could probably expect to have a runner. Like, with a runner, I would feel confident holding. With a short, I would not hold any runner beyond any level of support, in my opinion. But all right, so that brings us on to today. I just wanted to explain to you the importance of that level from yesterday, which is right here, 41.38. We don't want to go there. We don't even want to test that level today. We want to level up. We want to go up. We want to build up the puzzle, okay? We need to build up the Jenga. We need to build it up. So, very simple today. It's as black and white as it can get. We move up and we basically go here. 58, 60 level. As long as this level continues to hold for today, we're going to be bouncing off that level right there. I mean, it's freaking far off from it. That's the problem, that we just kind of been rallying and trending very nicely up. So you know what I'm going to say, unfortunately. There is no trade for me here. Perhaps if we get some type of dip, maybe some type of dip, all the way down to 82, that would probably interest me, but I will have to wait for some form of dip. It just is what it is. The charts, they provide us with certain opportunity, and that's that. I cannot just FOMO long here. You can't. I mean, you can, but I wouldn't recommend it. I mean, it might work, but it might not also. In other words, I want to see maybe a break of all is 82, 73, and a bounce from 58, 60. So I want to get long down here. If we can get this long somehow down here, I would be very happy with longing down there. But it doesn't look like we're going to get it. Or, why did I say we? It doesn't look like I'm going to get it. So I'm just debating about that 82. If we can dip, maybe 82. Maybe. Or 91 too. I mean, it's tricky. It's tricky. Because as much as it looks like it's a FOMO, well, the charts just want to go up. I mean, resistance is breaking. Supports are holding. We're back to the same routine by the dip. I'm debating this 91 up here. Because you can clearly see that this was a very key level, right? Like, look how many bounces we got from there. All this kind of fake outs there. The bounce from there, we kind of... The problem now, we also back tested it. Oh my gosh. We have also back tested 91, which is probably a good entry point for me. But, I mean... Yeah, it's difficult to get along this choo-choo train now. That's the problem when the charts just go up. It becomes less and less, I guess you can say, less entry points. The market gives you less entries. But there's still entries, though. Don't get me wrong. Like that 91, that was a potential entry there. Perhaps if we get a dip to 91, then maybe I'll be interested in taking that long from that 91. But I feel more confident at 82. So my plan today is very simple. Wait for some type of dip and just buy the dip. Obviously at a level of support. Okay, I'm not just gonna buy the first red candle. That's not what I'm, talking about here either. But yesterday, my gosh, overall it was a pretty easy day talking, like viewing the charts themselves is pretty easy. In hindsight, obviously. In hindsight, it looked easy. But at the end of the day, the levels we talked about, they held, they were good. And I am proud of that. I'll be looking at potentially that 91. It is a breakout trade at that point, okay? Look at this on the hourly. You got to look at this, the big perspective, so that you can kind of see the bigger picture. So on the hourly candle currently, you can see that we're kind of sitting right at the top of this breakdown level. This is where we broke down back in Friday, September 6th. So, I mean, we're kind of hanging out right there. And these boxes, these levels of resistances that I have here, I don't really adjust them. So, yeah, if we do get through this level here, I do definitely think that the current magnet will be that 55.85. And we're pretty much just wanting to backtest that point at that point right here. We're not quite there yet, though. We're kind of hanging out at that level of resistance. So 91 is a breakout trade. We will be buying, or why do I keep saying we? I'll be buying right over here, right on top of these candles here. right on top of this level of resistance, which the idea, of course, would be that this would be now getting turned into support. And you can see many, many, many different bounces from there. You can see that. Okay, let me get a little bit more professional here. Let me get a nice thick orange line here drawn up. I just want to give you the reason of as to why I'm thinking about longing that particular level. I'm trying to not justify my trade, but I'm rather trying to give you my analysis on why I like potentially that trade. Very simple. It's based on support and resistance. We got some very clear resistance right there being turned into support, resistance here. So perhaps if we do get that dip, maybe I'll be buying 91. It is a little bit riskier of a trade, though. I'm not going to lie to you. It is. So just be cautious of that. Be mindful of that. And understand the game. The higher we buy, you know, the more likely a pullback is coming. Which the pullback, where would it go to? Probably 82. Potentially this 58, 60 level. Which would still be a healthy thing. I'm not willing to short this thing. I know that I'm talking about potentially a pullback, but I'm just not gonna short it. I don't want to tell the market to pull back. If the choo-choo train wants up, then why fight it? Why fight the choo-choo train? Just why? The moment I just stopped fighting this thing is the moment that my trading revolutionized. I used to want to be a short trader. I used to talk to pretty much anybody, and I would be like, yeah, I like shorting better. When the shorts come in, they're just quick. As the saying goes, I guess, the market takes the stairs up and the elevator down. And it does sometimes, and that's why I used to kind of like shorting a lot because of those particular trades. The problem is, in your attempt at chasing that elevator down, you will fail more than you will win. And therefore, today, my trading is completely different. I want to be a buyer above 48, 58, 60. I am not thinking short one bit. One bit. If it wants to dip, great. It's just giving me a better chance to get long. It's giving me a better entry at a better spot, at a better plan. Like I'm here talking about longing potentially 91. But my real plan is getting long down there, 58. So we'll give it another 5 minutes and then we'll do the crystal ball indicator. I gotta say the crystal ball indicator is not having the best of weeks. I think since like last Thursday, it wasn't doing well. So we'll see if today the crystal ball can change its current negative trend. I do want to bring up something else as well. I'm going to be copy trading them today with my XFA as well. So I'm going to be copy trading on the XFA. I haven't traded yet. Why does this thing say 0? But I want to bring up something else here. Give me a second. Give me a second. So we got the XFA there, but we're also working on a combine, which is worth noting here. Logging off. Have a successful day. Thank you for coming here, I guess. And I hope, I don't know if you traded today or not, but hopefully you're in the green. And if you are green, stay green. Walk away. Something else worth kind of noting here. I did kind of start... it's hard to basically talk about it, but point is simple. We are about... What are we? I got to do the math on this thing. Oops. I think we're like 500 and something away from passing this combine. That other one I started, I think what was it, 2 weeks ago or something like that. Not my greatest week that week. So didn't happen on that one, but either way, we got another one and we're almost done with this one. So hopefully we can get that one done today. I traded on this 4 days so far, but the first day I didn't trade it. So technically, yeah, 1, 2, 4 days. Yeah, 4 days. That's what it says there. How many trades have I done on this? Got 56% win rate on it currently. What else? This is something I wanted to talk about here. You see that loss, the largest losing trade? You got to keep those losses small. I know I talk about 3-point losses all the time, or whatever, 3-4 points, right? And that's for a reason, because the moment you can give yourself the moment you practice your entries is the moment that you will basically be able to risk less. Because why? When the moment your entries get better, well, then the less risk you need to take. So you can see my largest winning losing trade on this one currently is 227. My largest winning trade is 1,222. I don't have a 100% win rate, 56. You can see that right there, which means you don't need 100% to be a winning, successful trader. You just don't. It's a fallacy to believe that you do. Even 40%, I think if you have 40%, you're already golden. You're good. But again, 40% managing losses. It's all about risk, really. I've done, I don't know, a couple of trades on this, but so hopefully we can get that thing done today. Don't give me no evil eye, please. Let me just get this thing over and done with. All right, please. No evil eye. Hey, I'm Spanish, okay? I'm superstitious about everything. Let me see exactly how much I need. I'm curious. 2. I need $586 on that account. 586. So this is the magical number I'm looking for today. 586. Which, like I said, I'm going to be copy trading it on the XFA anyway, so. So far, we're just hanging out right above 91. This thing could be on breakout mode, but I need to wait for some type of dip. I checked for numbers. It's pretty much nothing right now. Let me double check. We got numbers in 40 minutes. Oh, no, not numbers. We got some Fed vice chair. Who's this? Some Fed vice chair for Supervisor Barr speaking. I don't give a damn. Even numbers, I don't care. The market does inevitable things. The numbers are oftentimes just fuel or the excuse for the market to basically do the move that it's intended to do. Oh, come on. We haven't even backtested a single level. And don't get me started about trying to long down here. Of course, yes, you could have potentially tried to long down here, but I don't know. I can't. I'm not a trader like that. I trade my levels, and that's it. All right, I think it's time for the crystal ball indicator. Let's give the crystal ball another chance today. It's having a rough couple of days, so keep that in mind. All right, yesterday the question was, will we pump? Or no, what was it? Dump. I forget. Today we're going to ask if we are going to dump. Will we dump at market open? Let's see what the crystal ball has to say. It is scary when it works because it's pretty spot on, but I mean, does 3 days change its reputation? I would say no, but let's see. Not really. All right, so crystal ball not looking forward to a dump at the open. All right, then if we're not going to dump, the next major question will be, is 54.91 support going to hold? I'm willing to buy there maybe. So this is gonna depend a lot. This answer is gonna just say yes. Yes. All right. So the crystal ball agrees with my 91 level of support. Good. It doesn't think we're gonna dump, but it thinks we're gonna hold support. What does that mean? Yes. Does that mean some chop? Could that mean some chop? You know what? I'm gonna ask that. I wasn't going to, but it is a pretty intriguing question considering that we've been rallying overnight. And I would not be surprised if we do get some chop at open. Will there be choppy price action at market open? Oh my gosh. All right. So the crystal ball thinks it's going to be in for a little bit of chop. Some chop. I'm trying to get long 91 maybe. Come on though, yes. Look at this thing. It just continues to go up. Are you kidding? I wish I could just tell you, I'm going to get long right here. It's like, of course I see it. I see the trend line break. I see that level, that support there, but it's a very minor one. Like, very minor. We were kind of like in that channel thing, even jiggy there too. It's a bull flag as well. But again, I see all those things. I don't trade them. I used to until I learned. I learned not to trade inside those inside that. Can they work? Abso-freaking-lutely. Anything works in the market. We can slap a line like this with my eyes closed. And by the end of the day, it might work. The only thing that works, in my opinion, is support and resistance. It's the most reliable thing because people are buying at certain levels. Think about it. If you're a buyer, you got to think about it logically. Have an open mind about certain things, right? If you were a buyer, you were trying to buy ES, you were a big whale in the market. You're buying at certain prices and you're selling at certain prices. And if price were to come down to where you're buying probably more to hold your position or to support your own position. Talking about big whales here. Big whales. Not retail. Like people like me and you, we cannot change the market. We can't influence it. So that's my plan for today. Just wait for some type of dip and buy that thing. At a level of support. Come on, I can't FOMO here. It's no way. There's no way. Can it work? Abso-freaking-lutely, but I'm just not interested in that. Market's opening up in 5 minutes. Make sure that you got your trading plan ready. And most importantly, understand the risk. Understand your own risk. I would be very interested in a long if we can somehow dip, recover quickly, like that, something like that. I'm here trying to tell you about a dip, right? And it doesn't look like it's coming. So I guess you can say that I'm praying for a dip. Or for something, like some type of action. Like even if we squeeze through here, perhaps there could be a short somewhere for me at 62, 65 would definitely be one. Another one would be, I mean, I don't know. We'll see on the price. It all depends. If we can trap above 02, kind of like we did yesterday, then maybe it's a short, but here in this middle, right here, no. This future trend just wants up. I don't know direction. I don't know like how the market is gonna move. But in general, this choo-choo train, the simple idea of support holding is that as long as that level holds, well, choo-choo train can do whatever and grind up, can chop on its way up. Come on, dip, man. Like when the charts are going down, when I see the charts going down, like you look at your own screen, you can see that I gotta drag up my freaking mouse. So you can see the way the market's going. Like this thing went up, obviously, but it's very difficult to look for a long when we are like that. And when we're going down, it's much easier. You gotta think about it the other way around. If everyone's seeing the dump, you want to be the buyer soon. If everyone's seeing the rip, you might want to be a seller soon. You got to think different. I don't know. I don't know if that's a cynical way of thinking about it, but maybe. How much did I say we needed? 580. Oh my gosh, I forgot already. We need 500 and something to pass that comment. I'm going to write it. Where did the calculator go? Look, I don't know what math I did before, but I'm getting different numbers now. Let me do this thing before the market opens. 2,428. We need 586, okay? 586. Yes, I'm sending it because I know I'm going to forget about it. Okay, I know I'm going to forget about it. We got 1 minute to market open. Can this 91 continue to hold? Let's see if we get some type of dip to that 91. I want to watch price, what it's going to be doing at that level. I am not buying here, and I'm not a seller here. I am just staying out of it. Saving the capital for a better setup because this is just not a setup for me. Not just the setup. It's not where I want to be buying at. I didn't plan to buy up here yesterday. Come on, ES. Ducking overnight again. I'm telling you, overnight. I think I'm just going to start trading overnight. I thought about it already. I'm like, I'm going to trade overnight. I do trade overnight sometimes, but it's very rare. But the last couple of nights, boom, buy support, fucking rips. And it just trends all night. All right, market's open for business. Like I said, I got to wait for some type of dip. There's no way I'm buying here. But there's also no way I'm shorting it up here. I don't see nothing for me. On a perfect scenario, we get a dip. We get a dip, I buy the dip, and then we get the rip. Even yesterday, like, I'm not talking nonsense out of, like I got the short yesterday, but look at this. Which one was the better trade? Of course, let me see. Up until the time I left the stream, that was the absolute gorgeous trade right here, that short, right? But in general, this cost a better buying opportunity, which we did talk about that major level of support. So don't come here talking to that it's hindsight. All right, it's not. We talked exactly about that level. I said that 42 needs to hold. The low of that thing was 42.50. We got to the low there. We tested it once, and look at it. Boom. Higher. So today, that's a major level, of course. And the top of that range was 91. You can see this right here. Look at that level of resistance there. 90 freaking 1. You look at that. Look at it. See that? That was from yesterday. So today, if we get some type of dip, I'm going to test demand there. So these levels don't come, they shouldn't come into like, you shouldn't be surprised is my point. Like sometimes I'll talk about why do I want a long 91? Like, or like if you're wondering why would I want a long particularly at this level? Well, now you know why. There's got to be some type of level that we test multiple times or we have some type of action, whether that's denials or supports, either or. We finally broke above this. We're, of course, accepting price above 91. Do I think we want to go up? Yeah, absolutely. But I just can't long here. I can't do it. It's not. I'm not going to chase it here. Can it work? Absolutely. Of course. Choo-choo train one's up. But I'm going to leave. This thing just wants to rip higher. This is where FOMO traders do kind of well. They would have been long from that 95. I just got to wait for some dip or something. Come on. Because either way, if I trade there, I look stupid. If I buy there and it dumps, well, I mean, come on. So I'm just going to stay out of it. We got a nice gap also to talk about. We do have a gap that could potentially fill. And I'm not saying it will. I don't trade gaps. But we do have a gap to fill all the way back down to the 54.82.50 area down here. Whoops. I will not be shorting for that gap. First, if 91 fails, like if we were to do some, gosh, what's that? If we were to kind of break down this 91, maybe back test it, then at that point I'm thinking we might want to go fill the gap. But the price is king. The price will tell me the move. So we kind of got up to that 02 level there. So is the crystal ball right so far? I mean, it is kind of looking a little bit choppy. I'll be honest, there's no real trend yet. So is the crystal ball correct? Please keep in mind, I probably will be buying 91. Just understand that it's a breakout trade, right? Like that's the level of resistance right there. You can see that from yesterday. I'm expecting for that level to basically hold and continue with the push higher. In other words, it's a breakout trade. Breakout trades, they tend to be a little bit less, I guess you could say with less predictability because, well, we don't know if the breakout is going to hold, right? We don't know. That's why it's always a wise idea to buy the supports, which would be all the way down here. Oh my gosh. Which would be 58.60. But that's a long way from, so it's far away from here right now. So if we do get the dip, don't be surprised. Which should still be a very healthy thing for the market as a whole. I would not be shorting there, like I said, exactly why I don't want to take these trades. If you took that bull flag breakout there, like, what, you're going to buy up here? Or even if, let's say, you nailed it and you bought down here, right? I mean, from 95 to 01, like 6 points. Come on, like. That's Mickey Mouse, you know, like that's. Hey, it's not Mickey Mouse. You can still make a shitload of money from a 5-point move if you're heavy or whatever. It's just, I just don't trade like that. I just don't. I'm telling you straight up, so like that you don't get no expectations of something that I'm just not. I'm not a scalper. I mean, technically we're all kind of scalpers in a way, but I just don't scalp the move for like that little move. And that's exactly why I don't like bull flags like this, because I mean they work and they don't work. Like look at it. You have the problem with trading patterns like this is that you have no real sense of trend. Because how the hell are you gonna tell me that that was a trend? It's not a trend. It just feels very guessy to me all the time. Trading patterns, trading trend lines, trading like it. I don't know. I don't like it. Que pasa, Antonio? We nailed the short yesterday after you left, and then that buy of 42 was sweet, and off to the highs. Not to the all-time highs, but up here highs we go. Come on, price. Let's get down to 91 at least. I'll take the long of 91, but I'm still waiting. I want to read action there. Come on. A little bit lower, yes. Why you got to be like this? If 91 fails, I will say that we could be in for a little bit of that gap fill potential, right? And it might make it a good short, but I'm not going to short it. I'm just saying. And that's why I don't like when price just trends higher, because the bulls need to hold the breakout. '91 fails, we will easily go to 82 to fill the gap. But price is king. We're gonna wait. I'm gonna wait and I'm gonna see. Right now, I want to be a buyer still at 91, looking for the breakout. I need some agua too. Also, as noted already, I'm looking for that magical number of 583. Or sorry, 586. See, I told you I was going to forget. That's why I wrote it down. I sent it on the chat. I'm like, now it's there. And of course, if you would like to share your own trading plan, if you think that this thing is looking dumpy or pumpy, share your thoughts. Feel free. I'm actually interested. I don't want to just listen to my own plan all the time. If you want to share it. All right. So two things could happen here. Could get the dip, the reclaim. That would be best. Or I could long it directly. Directly is a little bit more risky. But if we're going to hold it, well, we're going to hold it. There is the gap at 82. Don't forget. Sometimes they'll fill it just because. Below 91 will be my hint that we're going to 82, but we're still above 91, so I'm still bullish. I don't give a damn about gaps. Come on, 91. We were so close. We're getting closer and closer. 92.50 is the current low there. Want to get long 91. 9, 1, 9, 1. I don't even know if it's going to go to 91 anymore. I don't know. I think Crystal Ball was probably right today. Kind of chopping. We're not chopping. I mean, it's not that bad. We're just inside of this box here. You can see that 90. Whoops. We're inside of this box. Let's see if I can get this right. Something like this. Shit. Nick. Something like that. You see again? Top, bottom, top, bottom. The trap. Maybe we need a trap. We need a trap to squeeze. We need the trap. This is starting to remind me of yesterday. It's going to be a day where you need to exercise patience. Although I will be frustrated if this thing just rallies from here and not even back to 91. Like, come on. Come on, yes. Why you gotta be like that? Let's see. So we got the lower high so far. I don't trade like that. I'm just... The reason why I talk these things out is because, again, like, it's not that I don't see them. You might be like, oh, well, how come he doesn't see the lower high, right? No, it's not. I don't trade it. You got the lower high setting up. Perhaps if we get a nice little trap below 91, we reclaim 91. That will set up the stage for a nice trap and a nice squeeze to the upside. So in other words, because you know the stops over here. The stops over here, right? If we leave them unattended, it's very good. Very good. We squeeze down. We take out these longs here, because all these longs here, you know where their stops are. They're here. 100%, they're all there. We take them out. We grab that liquidity. We squeeze back in. In other words, we'll be trapping shorts on this dip. Okay. So we've done two things. Take out the longs, trap shorts, and then the squeeze. And then the market will have a lot of fuel because it's going to leave the stops here. It's going to leave the stops here. Yeah. That's the trap. But the problem is it doesn't happen very often. It might happen once a day. But it's the beginning of the move. It is. Yesterday there was, I would think, what? 1 bounce of support. All right, so we're rallying from 92. It's not a coincidence at all, which is they didn't want to backtest 91 completely. I like sticking to my levels. One thing's for sure, I was not thinking short. I said below 91, I'm thinking short. Above 91, I'm thinking long. Long city. Long, baby, long. Long the choo-choo train. And then you might be like, well, why didn't you get long? Well, I didn't get long because getting long at 92 is just not part of my plan. I like 91. And I gotta stick to where or else what's the point of having a plan? If I'm just gonna long here or here, what's the point of coming here and talking about support and resistance at this levels and then not buying there? Or worse, FOMOing and then losing. I already know if I bought that 92, it would have probably dumped to 91 and then gone through the trap, and then I would have to hold through some red, but I don't know. I'm not overly excited about this green either, because we're kind of chopping. I gotta say, we're looking a little bit choppy. Unless you're long from down here or you're short from up here, take it easy. And you can see exactly why I don't like lower highs. Look at that. We just squeezed right through it. Like, I don't know. This is called chop. And all we're doing, if anything, is this magical M, perhaps. So maybe they do want to break it down, but we'll see. Because that 92 didn't bounce from there as coincidence. It was not coincidence at all. We're above 91. Perhaps that buyer. Remember, my levels are 91, but hey, the market could bounce from 92. As long as you know that where the trend is, kind of where we're at on a macro level, and where we're at on a like a medium time frame, you can narrow it down to a very small time frame, and that's where we trade at. So when we opened, right, I didn't like buying up here, and I talked about buying down here. I didn't get it, but either way, like, I didn't short there. Why? Because why short? We could very easily squeeze right through that. You need to understand trend. I'm watching here. I don't know if this was a trap or not. We kind of flushed these lows here. I don't know. I don't like when the market is kind of like this. It's another patience day. Patience, patience, patience. Give me a second. I gotta go get some water to sit through this chop. I'm not even gonna say it. Fucking water. The moment I walk away, we get the dip. Oh my gosh, come on, what is this crap? I would have been with my stop a nicely break even already, probably. We got a bounce of 91 and a quarter. Look at that, 91 and a quarter. Yeah, I would have been sitting on a break even. Because from that bounce, they kind of need to get going now. Come on, man. Why? The water. Are you kidding me? As soon as I walk away, we get the dip. Unbelievable. I've been sitting here since the market opened waiting for 91 to get hit. And it got hit. Well, no, technically 91 and a quarter. Water you were going to taste? I don't know. The higher it goes, the more expensive this water is becoming. Fuck. Every ducking, I'm telling you. I saw price basically right there. I'm like, okay, I have two choices. Or I run. I run. Or I run or I just let it be. I'm like, fuck it. It's just that kind of day. You walk away and then price goes exactly to where you intended to buy. I should have left an order, I guess, but come on. It didn't look like we were going to actually come down there at that point. Let's see. Maybe we're still chopping. Hopefully we come back down. Maybe we do another little trap or something. But so far you can see that level respecting very nicely. We were talking about that 91 as we continue to kind of ping inside this range. One or the other's got to break. We're kind of ponging and pinging and ponging inside that range. And that's exactly why I trade support and resistance, because why bother inside this garbage? Just why? There's two entries here. There's only two. Technically one. Or you long down here, or you can look for a short at 02. And then besides that, in here, you're guessing. We talked extensively about this 91. Do you think that 91, which is bounced because I said so? No. Zero. Because that's the level from yesterday. Look at it like this. You gotta look, zoom out. Look at yesterday. This was that resistance where we got denied yesterday. Look at that. Look at this. Come on, look at this. Smell the coffee. Look at that. Look at that. Okay, look at that. Okay, so when we trickle down, we trickle down. We squeeze through it. Look at this. Support. You can see that there. Back testing. Right there. And where do we bounce from? Right there. And where are we looking to go up? Up. Come on. So that's why that was a trade for me. But I hope that makes sense. I don't like, I can talk about support and resistance, but can I prove it to you? Can I prove that, you know, support and resistance work? Well, come on, look at it. Fudge. I'm gonna break this glass of water, I swear, if we break right through that 02 now. No, I'm not gonna break it. I'm just playing. There'll be another setup. But so far, 91. You gotta love it. You gotta freaking love it. Come on. Come on, Leo. Come on. Why didn't you leave an order placed in there? Fuck. I think I'm gonna do that. I said I gotta buy a fridge, I think. I'm gonna buy a fridge. I'm gonna connect it here in my office. I got plenty of space here. What the fudge? From the 91 and a quarter, where we got up to 5,000, 55,000. Almost 10 points. Pretty straightforward, too. I do think we might get one more dip, though. Come on. One more dip. I am not willing to buy 91 anymore. Dead on. Like on this back test, yes. But now we already tested it extensively. I mean, you can see that. So the more we test the level of support, we need to see O2 get broken. If O2 gets broken, then we do the exact same thing we're doing to 91 above there, looking for the next table up. Because right now we're working off 91, but the more tests of 91, the more likelihood this is developing. The magical M. That's the breakdown trade at the level of support. Breakdowns need to come from an obvious level of support that we break. That's why it's called the breakdown trade, because we need something obvious to break. And until that 91 doesn't break, I am not shorting. But at the same time, I understand that we already got many bounces of 91. We need to work off 91 to get above 02. And then ping and pong between 11 and 02. We need to go in waves, in ranges, if that makes sense. We need to get out of this table now if this level of support is gonna hold. The more we bounce from it, the more skeptical I am on this particular move up, if that makes sense. We should have worked off that 91, gone through 02 there. The only way I would buy this 91 now is if we kind of get a dip. I need to see these guys get taken out. I need to see 91 flush, maybe 3 to 5 points, as I always talk about. Reclaim that 91, and that's a long right there for me. I would have bought it dead on, but it already played out. You're already in from 91 and a quarter. Let's see, is it gonna hold? It is looking Emmy. Come on, yes, man. I'm gonna walk away. I'm gonna go get some more water. Like that, you guys can probably get the dip. All right, 91. Definitely looking a little bit overplayed. And the bounces from it, I mean, it was a nice bounce there, but not breaking 02. Like I said, I'm not gonna buy 91 dead on anymore. It's just it's too risky. Come on, it's too much. Like this one was it. On this dip, that was it. $92 and a quarter, still holding up. Or 91. 91 is the main level, but I'm just thinking we do have the gap at 82. Maybe that's why we're not quite rallying either. Going back to fill that gap is not bearish. It would be a good buy opportunity, but I'm just thinking if that's gonna come in. Below 91 it will, but not above it. Come on, Bears, break this thing down if you want. Or give me a trap. Give me something. I just can't long 92 anymore. I mean, it is kind of holding up there. If we're inside this chop shit here, I could try to get long at around 92. I'm just thinking out loud. I know it might some like different ideas back and forth, but I'm trying to think out loud. Or I'm not trying to think out loud. I'm thinking out loud. Because it's support, but we should have gone through O2. So the fact that we didn't, is that a hint? Is that the market trying to tell me that we might be breaking down? Well, let's find out. So far, the table being respected, though. I did say unless you're short from O2 or down here long, there's no trade there. Not in the middle. 92. The 15-minute candles don't look that pretty either. There's no real distribution on this. Yeah, we break 91. We'll go 82. And I don't like how we're testing it so many times now. It's smelling like a breakdown, but it's got to break down, right? If it wants to break down. So how am I going to get short that choo-choo train if it does break down? We'll see, we'll see. It's either going to trap or it's going to flush hard. If it flushes hard, well, then I don't need to get long, right? If we flush 3 to 5 points, we reclaim 91, I'll be long. So we're right at 91. I don't want to buy that directly anymore. It's too used up right now. Too used up for my liking. I need to see some type of trap. Currently, that low is 90.50. Come on, a little bit more. At least 2 points, yes. Come on. I don't know if the bulls are out of the gate yet. It's just too many bounces from this level. Come on, come on. Do a trap. ES is chilling right below the VWAP. Come on, I would have loved to see at least a little bit deeper on that sell there. 2 ticks is not enough for me. It's not enough. At least 2 points. I can deal with 2 points lower, but because they didn't really take out anybody there. Think about it. If you're long from here, your stop is not going to be, right here. It's probably going to be a little bit lower. Come on, a little bit lower. Little bit lower. Ducking, yes. Moving like a snail, man. Come on. Let's get some... Inject this thing with something. Some volatility. Come on. We're bouncing off that 91 again. We're testing it. This is already becoming a very used up level. Come on. Trap. Yes. Trap. A little bit lower. A little bit lower, baby. A little bit lower. Come on, come on. NQ still kind of trying to give it up. Spy wants to kind of... Spy broke through the lows there. Yes, didn't. The Spy already broke the low there. There we go. All right, like I said, I don't want to be buying that directly because this is exactly as I thought. Like it's starting to get too used up. I want to watch for price for a potential trap. 3 to 5 points is as max as I like to see. So 91, 87. It's smelling like a breakdown, I gotta tell you. Yeah, no, that's a breakdown. So we just witnessed a breakdown. It's exactly what I like. Okay, I didn't short it. Yes, you're right. I didn't. But do you see how difficult it is to break a level of support? Okay, hold on. I'm trying to watch price now at 82. It takes time. And I would have not shorted here because I just don't know if that resistance is going to hold because we're still above the support. My real short entry is at the trigger right there. So like I said, I do view shorting a lot differently than I would say your typical way of maybe potentially thinking of shorting or shorting resistance. But O2 is not really a major resistance. Like I say, ES will get denied at wherever the frick it feels like it, and then at a major resistance, it might not even work. So it's very difficult in the shorts. That's why the breakdowns are the shorts for me. I just no. All right, we're coming down to 82. I am interested in buying 82. If we can close that gap, that would be the best. Come on, 82. I'm just thinking if I should buy it dead on or not. Let me think. Let me think. Either I buy 82 dead on or we're going to reclaim 91, at which point I'm going to be long. But the play is becoming simpler now. '70s again. I don't know. I don't know if we're going to go that low. Oh my gosh. Look at that. Come on, come down, come down, come down, come down, come down, come down. All right, so I'm going to try this stab long here because you can see that I did say we get back above 91. I'm going to take that long. Boom, 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 boom. Come on. I could go break even. I'm worried about a dead cat bounce kind of here. If we can, let's see. Let me give it some time. It's one trade, 3-point stop. Nothing major. Oh my gosh. The trap. Is it a trap? Was that the trap? I don't know. Come on, come on, come on. Make this, if this candle closes up here, oh my God. Oh. The trap. It was smelling like a breakdown, and then now it's smelling like a trap. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. We need 583. Remember, 583. Come on. Can we do this on one contract, on one trade? That would be too fucking good. Come on. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Come on. You do not want to see 91 back this. We need to just rally now. We need to go, 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 go. We need to just fucking go. We cannot get... If price comes back to 91, this is probably a final bounce of 91. In other words, the bulls need to get going. Come on, bulls. Let's freaking go, man. Let's go. Shit, it's coming back down. No. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. And I swear, if this thing goes... Oh. Come on, you gotta hold 91 now. You gotta hold it. Go, 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 baby. Go, go, go. Oh, shit. Uh-oh. Patience. Come on, man. Come on. Don't let this be the final bounce of 91. If it does break down, this is the breakdown. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Eesh. Oh. 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 Oh my God, she's gotta take me. No. Yes. No. Yes. Pick. Oh, it took me out. God damn it. All right, so it was the last final bounce off there. I just, like I said, I did not want to see 91 get back tested, and it did. But that's okay. 3-point stop. It is what it is. So we got smelling like a breakdown. I don't know about buying 82. Fudge. Hey, at least I don't know what's happening. At least there's some volatility. So I'm glad about that. I'm happy. Oof. Wow, talk about a breakdown there. Final bounce from there. Oof. That's a breakdown completed. Final bounce of that. I'm gonna try this long of 82.25. Below here, I'm not gonna be trading anymore. I just nada, nothing. I'm gonna let the bleeding stop. I've done 2 trades, 3-point stops on each. Shit, so now my total needs to go up. Maybe I should have gone break even on that one there. That wouldn't have been a bad idea. But let's see. When is this bleeding gonna stop now? Antonio, that's those 70s are starting to smell like it. Starting to. $82, 73.58. Wow, that breakdown. It would. That's the breakdown there. If we were gonna trap, we should have just rallied like I said, but I should have managed that one perhaps with that break-even trade there. That's the final bounce of there. It's very difficult to break down a certain level of support. As you saw, many bounces, failed trap. That's smelling like a breakdown. And that's the beginning of the move. Yeah. This is the magical M that we were... It worked. It worked today. It always does that. It's got to be something obvious to break down, right? That 91 trapped me to the long side here. It still rewarded me. I just didn't take profit, right? I mean, no taking profit and no break even. So I've done 2 trades. I'm interested in longing one last time at one next major level, but this is looking good. Hey, at least it's moving. I'm happy it's moving. Put it like that. You got to manage risk. So now I don't need 5.8. I need more now. Now I need... Let me get the real number now. 583. Now we need 900. It's okay. That was a nice short there, though. My gosh. It's just very difficult for me to take that short there. Poof, but talk about that short, man. Wow. They're the most difficult of trades, the breakdowns. Most difficult ones. But I'm getting better every day. It smelled like it, but smelling of that short. It always does that. Something obvious to break down. Many bounces from it. One final attempt at a trap below it. Right here. Squeeze above. And that's why I said I don't want 91 to get back tested. We have to rally. Because I knew that if this is exactly why I said that. Because of this. Because oftentimes when we're breaking down, it'll do exactly that. That's why when I say it has to rally, I don't mean that, yes, I'm long, so it's in my best interest, but also it's in the best interest of the bulls to get it going. I applaud the market. Teaches me every day. So where am I gonna get long now? Well, it's gonna be that major level 58.60. I definitely don't want to be taking longs here. I'm wondering if I could take maybe a short at 82. If price can continue to kind of go up, maybe 82 would be a spot to look for a short there for me. Because we're definitely looking like that short trigger is playing out obviously really nicely. I'm just wondering now if that next level of support is gonna get flushed. We'll see. I gotta ingrain this picture on my head. Look at that. It even looks like an M. That's my short trigger there. This is what I want to master, these shorts here. Right there. That's the breakdown. I get them sometimes, but uh, obviously on this one, I took the long side. I should have gone break even. And then probably look for a short there. The account, the money, I don't care about that. Like that, I know, whatever. It's 300 bucks on that combine. It's fine, man. But I want to learn. I want to get better. I'm thinking 82. Maybe a potential short around 82, but price gotta be nice and get up there to begin with. That 91. I'm still thinking about it. was a key level, and you can see the key level. Why it was a key level? It was a very key level. The market says it was. Look how many bounces from there. Until we finally break, we trap. One final trap attempt. Couldn't hold it, dumps. Next major level is down here at 58.60. I think I could get a short though going. Maybe at around a little bit higher. Maybe if off that 80 or 82 again. After that breakdown, now I'm thinking bearish a little bit. We broke that 91. We broke right through 82. Well, I'm thinking bearish up until down here. Start the downtrend. Maybe, yeah. That 91 is that trigger short. Once you can see that Django block, once it finally gives out, it's the beginning of the support failing. 82 I thought would probably provide some type of bounce too, but it didn't. Just flushed right through. Which is okay. It's all right. Good plan though. I like the way below 91 bearish, right? And we got that trap there. Didn't take profit. This is it. We don't get to many of these. Look at that M. Many tests, many. One failed trap, and then the demand is drained. We're going down. Below there, we're going down. I'm even getting worried about trying to buy down here now. But let's see if we can hop on short at 82. $73 holding up nicely so far down there. Come on, come a little bit higher. I want to show a little bit higher. Definitely don't want price back above 82, because above 82 we want to probably all go the way back up to 91, which would be pretty phenomenal. But let's stick with the trend currently. Come on, come up to at least 81. I don't want to short here. I want to short 81 because we might go back test 82. That's why it worries me about getting short down there. Wow, look at that bounce from, oh my gosh. Oof. Could they reclaim 82? Oof. Oof. I gotta say, it is looking a little bit not. Oh, so far 82 would have been okay. Look at that back test of 82. My gosh. Man, it's easy, but it's difficult. 82. Look at that. We got the back test right to the tick. Fuck. Gotta stick with the trend, Leo. Right now we're trending lower. You can feel good about shorting resistance. I just saw that squeeze. I'm like, shit, I don't know. We might squeeze through that 82. So far, 82 look playing out pretty nicely. Yeah. So bears need to get going here. They don't want price back above 82. That's for sure. I think if I should get short. I don't know. We're not leaving that 82 alone though. $79, $80. I should have been short 82. I should have followed what I said. I would have been with my stop at break even. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. See that? Look at that. They're aggressive right now on that 82. They want to reclaim it, I think. Oof. I think the short-term sell might be done. All right. Oh my gosh. That's what I mean. It's oh my god. So they decided to trap really big to the downside on 82, but pow. Boom. That's why I wasn't still quite sold on that. I mean, it broke down to 91, but god damn, what a boner candle. Well, I'm definitely thinking long now. Hopefully it's not a failed bounce like 91 gave, but let's see if it can pull back and scoop me up here. Be careful, it could be a failed bounce, but I'm gonna give it a shot if it wants to fill me at 82.50. Let's see. We reclaim 91. Oh my god, that would be too good, right? What a trap to the downside, I swear. Oh my god. I think first order of business is holding 82 now. So we've got to get filled down there. I don't want to chase this. But I still got to be careful because it could be a failed bounce. We're still below 91, right? So be mindful of that. Come on, yes. Are you kidding? You couldn't fill me there? Come on, come fill me. I'll just be watching for any failed bounce, obviously, but come on, come on, come on. Come on. All right, all right. I'm filled. Where's my stop? 3 points, obviously, but might want to give it a little bit of space. Oh, don't tell me it's a failed bounce. Fuck me. We're downtrending, man. We did the exact same thing up here. Fuck. All right, all right, all right, all right. Downtrends, man. Downtrends. This is becoming a trap now to the fucking upside. God damn it, man. I'm one step behind on the market today. Ugh. I'm already 3 trades today. I'm thinking short, honestly, below 82. I could get short 80, have my stop above that candle there, back above 82. Let's see. Lots of volatility right now. I'm going to try it. My stop will be at 83. This will be my final trade on the day. I will not be trading anymore. Mother ducker, man. Mother ducker. Work your magic, yes. Work your magic. If we can break 73, that would be pretty nice. Obviously, if. I'm gonna just walk. If I get stopped, I'm walking. I'm done. As long as price is below 82, I'm happy, but gotta continue, yes. You gotta continue to the downside now. For Amen. You think it could be that Fed dude? Maybe when that guy started speaking, the market was gonna pull back, break down. Let me see the time. Right at 10 o'clock, it did. Look, right at 10. The guy said, good morning. Boom. Good morning. The Fed. All right, there's a lot of probably volatility based on what that guy's talking about. So I'm gonna just walk. If once I get taken out there, if I do, I'm walking. I'm done. Lots of volatility probably now that that guy's speaking. So a lot of algo driven stuff. Yeah. Come on, yes. Just failed at 82. Let's go 73. Let's go let's go hang out at 73. Let's go. Many tests of 82 now. We can see that. 1, 2, 3. I got the trap to the upside. Hopefully this thing just wants to go now. Or else. Or else. My gosh. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Come on, yes. Come on. Let's get down to that 73, yes. Come on. I don't know what that guy's saying, but hey, at least he gave us some volatility. Come on, man. Ugh. We're right under 82 again. I don't like this. Come on, just break the freaking down. Break it. It's not looking like it, guys. Not looking like it. Come on, man. Come on, yes. Come on, man. Don't do me like this. Shit, it's going up. Ah. My short entry was that 80. Would have been better at 80, but come on, come on, come on. No! No! Oh my gosh. Oh, come on, man. Fuck. Ah. I just played that damn long there. They had to trap one more time, didn't they? All right, I'm done for today. I'm unfortunately one move behind the market today. It is what it is. I understand the levels, but I'm playing them wrong. So that tells me to just walk away, be over and done with today. And tomorrow's another day. And I'm technically over trading at this point. I have 4 trades logged in, so I broke my rule. And yeah. 80, what was that? 86? No. 82, 86. No, no way. I wouldn't have held that long there. We'll see if we can reclaim that 91 over the afternoon period, but it's that Fed dude. I blame the Fed dude. I'm just wondering if we're gonna go back to this 91. Man, today. The shorts are still in play though. Below 91, it's still short. But I thought we were gonna get denied of 82, and we didn't. Yeah, I'm done. Like I said, I'm one move behind the market. It's not worth it for me. I understand the levels, but I just don't know if we're gonna reclaim 91 or get denied there. I don't know. Yo no sé. Because now it's looking squeeze, it's looking dumpy. I'm not understanding price action today, so I'm gonna walk. Take the walk of shame. Ah, my gosh, my gosh. Should have been short just that 91. Straight waterfall. Could have, would have, should have. We're kind of working our way back to 91 now. I do think we might crack there. I was probably a little bit early on that 79 there. I don't know. Hmm. Ducking ES, man. All right. I'm gonna walk. There's plenty of good trades today. Plenty of good setups that the market provided me with. I didn't capitalize on them, so gotta learn. Gotta take the lesson of today and walk. Yeah, I'm done. So thank you all for tuning in today. I was one step behind the market. It is what it is. There we had that trade. Didn't take profit or went break even. Perhaps I should have gone break even there. I smelled that breakdown there. I didn't short the Rio breakdown of 91 there. We're still likely downtrending below this level here. I already tried this 82 two times to short there, but it just keeps on kind of chopping too much above it. I can't hold beyond my stop. So whenever she's ready, it'll probably break down to 73 and take us down to 58.60. But I already tried it twice. I mean, this thing is just fucking thing decided to rip up here. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. So I'm gonna walk. Maybe I will say I'm gonna watch price down here. If price wants to come down there, we'll see if we do a nice little trap up. Probably get long there if we do. So we'll see. Now the prick is coming down. Now the prick is coming down. That's what I mean. I'm one step behind the market. The market still wanted to do one last pump. I should have waited. It could also be that guy is talking, right? Remember, whoever that Fed guy is talking. So this is gonna be a little bit more uh, volatile, up and down. Yep, I'm done. All right, thank you all for tuning in. I do appreciate it. Like I said, today not the best, but that's okay. We walk away, and tomorrow is another day. We'll see if Price later on wants to give me a nice setup. Maybe I'll trade that, but so right now it's still short city below 91. Can't do much. Peace. Thank you all for tuning in. I do appreciate the support. Ciao.